So knife wise, you don't need a big knife. I like a little knife, matter of fact. This one just happens to be a Mercer. German steel, high carbon, no stain. It's a little knife. Get you a little knife. I like fixed blades, and I like my knives taking hair. This thing cleaned quite a few doves here the other day. Anyway, it's fixing to clean some more. But a knife, something to put your breast in to keep it just a little bit cleaner. Which would have been handy on the goose video. And also, I still like plucking them underwater. So first thing we're gonna do is just same thing like on the goose. You take your bird, keep him kind of underwater, and you want to pluck and get them breasts exposed. You see just how quick that happened. That don't take very long at all when you're using this method. So you do that much, come out, and it's pretty much the exact same thing just on a dove. Get that down. It's a little bit easier obviously because you can just peel both back at once. Keeping your hands clean once again. He's got many fillets and he's got his big breast just like a regular, just like the goose, just like any bird really. Do that, peel them out. This one's a little bloody. Now if you want them to clean them up, you just do that. Same thing over here. If you feel shot or something there you ain't real a fan of, you can clean them out personally. For me, this is personal use. So really, to be honest with you, I don't give a dang. There you go. You throw it in there. And same thing, flip him over. You know, don't be sitting there trying to cut this way and move over because you can't see through your hand, your offhand. So turn around, and I'm still cutting and doing what I need to be doing. Hug that kill bone. Get this collarbone, come out with it. And just glance off them ribs, just like so. Now, this is the way I breast them out. Everybody's got their own ways of doing it. This is just my method. Another good clean breast in the water. So that's how much meat you get off of one dove, and that's the leftovers. I'm gonna push that to the side. Let me show you another method right quick. Let's say you want to pluck one, which I don't think they're overly worth this method, but we're going to show you anyways. Find a bigger, prettier one here. That will do. Okay. Grab them by the legs. You start on the legs and you just start plucking and yanking out of there. I know it's going to be a little hard to see because of the lighting, but you just started going down. Them legs can tear easy, so you got to be careful about them. Okay. Okay. We got no more rags laying around. Okay, so now we're at this point. We got a good majority of the feathers off. You only go to that last joint right there. You can singe off what little feathers may be left. You can take a propane torch or burnt newspaper, roll them around in some ashes just for a second. It don't take, or hot ashes. It don't take much. But like I said, you come right here, see where that's bending in that joint, cut it off like that. Same thing over here, figure out where that joint's at. Now if you don't want to push your knife through it, just nick that joint and bend it backwards, go in between it, and it'll come off like that too. And that's probably a little bit less bone chipping when you use that method. The head ain't really good for much. Cut it off. Legs, you got a joint right here. Nick that joint, bend it, come back. Same thing over here. Now this little end piece right here, I normally just get away with. I just cut all this off. I understand there's a lot of fat, not a good taste and stuff here. But normally I just go right down there, cut the bone, and I'll just cut this whole piece off right here. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna take this, make a little nick. And you reach up in there, tear it back just a little bit, get it exposed. Reach your bird finger up in there pretty good ways. Now, a couple things that can happen right here. You're going to have this windpipe here in the front. If you go ahead and pull that windpipe out about as far as you can, and then nick it. It's a real little thing right there. See that? Pull it out a good piece, away from his skin and everything. And if you go ahead and cut it now, like so. Get it out the way. It won't be caught in the neck when you go reach in there and grab the heart and pull everything out. So, put that skin back. Reach up in there, feel that heart. Just pull everything out just like that. And there's a heart. Just all kind of stuff up in there. Make sure you get them lungs off that back. Lungs are the hardest thing to get out of a bird. So, if he's going to do the whole body method, there you are. That's a plucked dove, if he's going to use that method. Then there's a method where you can make it a little bit flatter. It's better if you got scissors to do this. But anyways, you're going to follow his kill bone just like you're fixing to breast him out. Go in like that, and you're actually going to peel him back a little piece just like you was fixing to do that all over again. Stop about the arm. You flip him over, repeat the process. Come down, glance off him, follow that kill bone, glance off the ribs, just like so, until you get down to that point. Just like so. And what you're doing is you got these ribs and this kill bone sticking up right now. Grab, holding the breast down, pull it back, give it a twist. Now, the reason for all this is so it'll cook a little more evenly, cook a little flatter. There's that kill bone out. Now, the purpose of this is, let's say you want to fry it on a grill or something flat. Take it, season it all up on this side, season on the other side, it'll set flat just like that. And it'll cook more evenly that way. So that's another method for preparing a dove. Now let's show you what most people do. Okay, this is the third method, probably the last method. Now, you don't even necessarily need a knife to do this. I don't like this method, but this is probably the most common. Pinch them wings back, just in your hand like this. Let me get over here and get contrasted. Just like that. Grab his feet and tail, and also hold him here, and you literally got this bird just all stretched back like this. So now that you got him like that, you can feel, if y'all seen another bird, you see where you can come down, and you feel the bottom of that breast right there. Just shove your thumb up in the bird like that. Grab everything, peel it open, give it a twist, and there you go. That's the way most people do it. Then they just come back and peel all this off. Now, I chose a younger bird specifically because I knew it would be easier to tear it off. And it also tore the kill bone into here's a piece of the kill bone all broken and shattered down here. Now, usually what happens when you do an older bird, usually the whole kill bone and stuff comes off. But most people will cook it just like that. I'm going to dress it up just because I don't like it. But that's most common. Let's get an older bird. Let's try that again.
It's hard.
It's kind of hard. We're going to try it again. Fold everything back. Get them feathers wet. We're going to go up under it, go in that little chest cavity again. Just shove your thumb up in there. Y'all didn't know y'all was going to send me finger in the bird day, did you? So do that. Peel it on back. Get to the end. Give it a twist. Or two. There you go. And here's this breast out. And you come back, peel the hide off, and the feathers and everything else. There you go. This is the way a lot of people clean doves right here. I just don't like it's got bone in it, but either way. Hey, Co. Shh. Anyway, sorry about that. I had some camera issues, but this is what it looks like. So there it is. It's got the kill bone in the back all the way around. And it's what most people would go with. That's not my method. I like to bone them out. But either way, there's three methods. You got the boneless method here. You got the kill bone in it. And then you got this right here. Just plucked and I don't know, some people call it a spatchcock or what they call it. But either way, it's opened up. It cooks flatter, cooks even. Y'all get the idea. So these are probably three of the more common methods right here. But either way, time for a time lapse.